Here, I want to get a bit of a deviation talking about air quality because while the air quality is good as of right now, we're seeing all good air quality across all of Michigan. You can see a handful of places up toward that moderate, but as we zoom ourselves out and look to the northeast, or the northwest, I should say, a lot of very unhealthy air moving in, and even a little bit of very unhealthy in some pockets just near International Falls, Minnesota. So we are watching for some more unhealthy air to be moving through, and the reason why this is coming through is the Canadian wildfire smoke. Several hundred fires across Canada all contributing to this, as several of these coming in for British Columbia on almost Pacific Northwest side of Canada. And this is just filtering in a lot of this right here. You can see this, a lot of smoke moving in. Now, this is going to get really pushed back as we get into our Tuesday, because as the rain moves in on our Monday and Tuesday, we're going to start seeing some north winds moving through, some northwesterly winds as well. That should actually start keeping the smoke from really ingraining itself into our area, but still we are going to be watching as we head into that last part of our work week. We'll be seeing a lot of those the winds trying to counteract the smoke, but we still could see the air quality falling off on our Tuesday and Wednesday, so something to keep a watch at. But for our weather down here, regular weather, temperatures are pretty warm for today. Our Mother's Day was very nice, and it's going to remain that way for the last couple hours of our evening. Temperatures, they will start falling into the 70s. Though it's going to be a very mild start to our morning tomorrow. Your commute forecast for the first half of your day, doing just fine. You are seeing those very partly cloudy skies, mild temperatures in the low 60s. As the PM commute's going on, we could see some scattered thunderstorms here and there. Most of it's really going to be watching out for just the rainfall coming through. We're not expecting severe weather by any means, but the first couple rounds of those showers could be embedding a couple of thunderstorms in there. But as we get into the last part of that Monday, seeing mainly just your rain forecast. So again, right when those storms start moving through around 2-3 o'clock, you'll see that rain really starting to push through. So let's time this out on our future track. We can see this really moving through as we head into that Sunday and Monday. Not a whole lot going on, at least until we get to that second half of that Monday, when the southwest winds do start pulling in. There's a couple of those thunderstorms right there, and it turns itself into mainly just rain as we get into our late Monday and into your Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to continue into your Tuesday. Luckily, not expected to maintain into our Wednesday and Thursday. We should start seeing it breaking up and actually warming up a tad as we get into our Wednesday and Thursday time frame, though late Thursday. So not most of your day itself, just later into the day, probably after that evening commute on Thursday, we'll see more rain moving through. That'll continue into our Friday. Luckily, by next weekend, temperatures warming back up above average and clear to mostly clear skies all weekend long. Even into that next work week, guys, things are still looking good. Definitely starting to feel a little closer like summer.